Alright, my Patreon supporters, we're about to dive into two music videos back to back because they are on the same album. So we are about to dive into two songs on Twice's first Japanese full album. Now, I mentioned previously in the previous Patreon only one is that this album also contains some of their singles: One More Time, Candy Pop, Wake Me Up, Brand New Girl, the English single, or cover, I Want You Back. But it also has 5 new songs. Their title track, BDZ, or Bulldozer. B is one, which is about as well loved in terms of Japanese really sweet soft songs as is One in a Million, the Korean one. They also have LOVE, Wishing and Say It Again. Now, I've heard a lot of they have so much music. I know I haven't heard all of their B-sides, especially the Korean ones, but I've definitely barely heard any of their Japanese ones. It's kind of harder for me to get their Japanese releases. When they do their Korean comebacks, and by comeback I mean when they just release a new album, the company JYP gets their albums over here, so here in the States I can get my albums but with their Japanese releases, I never see them over here. If you're able to, if you're lucky, you can order them. But I think a lot of Korean companies partner with Japanese Warner Music, and they make it near impossible to get a hold of this music. Like, I want their Japanese releases too, guys, not just their Korean ones. There's a huge amount of people in the Western, especially in the States, who love anime. They're gonna like Twice's music either because it's in Japanese, or they like Twice and they also want their Japanese music, but they make it so difficult. And again, because of I will continue to compare Japanese copyright monsters to kaiju. They destroy everything, which again, this is why my patrons are the only ones going to get the Japanese reactions, the reactions to the Japanese comebacks, because they'll be blocked on YouTube. It is what it is. So right now we're going to dive into Bulldozer. Bulldozer is a special long music video. It's about 6 minutes 13 seconds because a huge chunk of it is actually storytelling. And I think it also is the first time it introduces a unique character or creature called Lovelies, or Lovely. The Lovelies are these cute little things. Oh, where's Diane? So each member of Twice has their own representative color. So their Lovelies not only kind of have their face on them, but they also have their color. So I have Nyan's is hanging up there. Diane's is white, and oh, here it is. It was getting dirty. I have to clean it because it was also my keychain. Oh my gosh. So I was able to get this because somebody was going to attend a Japanese concert and they bought the stuff, or they're going to buy this stuff, and then the person who they were friends with was going to ship it to us after we requested to. So I need to get it cleaned, but this is the head of the Lovelies. It has a little pudgy, cute little body too. And they have these little ears that are like, I think they're ears. They're shaped like hearts. So this is a Davely, or this is Diane, and this is her Lovelies. Nyan's is blue, and it has her little buck teeth. This is Diane and her cute little smile. Again, I have to clean this because it's a little dirty, because it was a keychain for a while. But this is the first introduction to the Lovelies, to their representative characters. Specifically for the Japanese stuff, but also the Korean, community, music, whatever, they can also get a hold of this stuff too. So I have watched this music video once, so I kind of know, like a tank, like a bulldozer, like a tank, like a soldier. So that's in English. But this is a love song, and I'm gonna break down the guard around your heart. I'm gonna steal your heart, leaving nothing behind. And so this music video is about them. It's kind of a dystopian world, and it's about them getting the lovelies back, getting the loveliness back. It's really cute. It's very adorable. The haircut is around they did this around the summer. Let me see, was that a summer release? So this was released in September, actually. But they probably filmed it around early summer because Chaeyoung has that red hair that she has. So, again, we're going to have this one video, we're going to have Bulldozer and B as one, this is going to be a longer video, so I'm going to be a little bit more patient with it. So let's dive in. You know, the sad thing is, my sister and I are going to go get to see Twice in concert in the beginning of July, which I'm very excited about. But the sad thing is, unless they're in Japan, they never sing their Japanese releases. So we'll never get Bulldozer, we'll never get BS1, we'll never get that. They only sing them in Japan, which kind of stinks because I really want to hear them sing Bulldozer. But it might be hard because out of the 9 members, 3 of them are Japanese, but the rest are not. It might be hard for them to switch back and forth between the Korean and the Japanese. Because even when they do their, concerts in Japan, with maybe some exceptions, they'll do the Japanese versions of their songs. So it might be harder for the non-Japanese members. So this is Sana, who's doing the narration. Interesting how it said locked her up. I don't think there's pronouns in Japanese. Sana in a moody hoodie. That's kind of interesting. I always wonder when they're filming the Japanese releases if they film them in Japan or if they film them in... I know, we couldn't. This is what makes people think that Sana needs to do some voice acting because her voice is so lovely. It's very cute. Twice. It's all so cute. I am curious about where they filmed this. Interesting, because a lot of these videos get filmed so far in advance, and they are released months and months later. His reaction to Gio makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh, JYP produced this. Oh, now he's picking her up. This has lyrics! I was expecting that. I'll get distracted if I keep them on. It looks so sweet. Oh, that was good. That's cute. I'm gonna pause just real quick because so the really tall girl who just sang like a bulldozer, like a tank, like a soldier. For those of my patrons who don't know, she is Taiwanese. Her name is Zhao Tsui. I think is my best pronunciation that I can give, as close to the Mandarin. But people call her Chewy. That's how they say it in Korean. Chao Chewy. And people don't really say her last name very much, actually. Probably. Anyway, so even though she's Taiwanese, I really love watching her during their Japanese comebacks because she just seems to glow during them. But I noticed a lot in the 2018 music videos that Chewy just seems so excited and so happy to be there and is really truly enjoying herself. 2018 was a crazy busy year for Twice. Not only in terms of releases, but also music shows too. There are a lot of really cool performances in 2018. So, but I always enjoy, again, there's something about Chewy during their Japanese comeback. She just really glows. But what's cool is to have Chewy, she is singing the chorus, or she's singing the hook, which typically, I think, early days just didn't happen because her voice wasn't as strong. But if you watch their music videos, as the girls get older, in terms of their title track specifically, they start mixing and matching. So members who maybe never sang the chorus are going to sing the chorus a little bit more. And kind of, Nine, who usually starts a song, not always, but usually does, won't always start the title track. B-sides are a little different, in my opinion. Good job, stuntman. You know what I just realized? Stop. I'm gonna pause real quick. The pizza. Is that when they filmed their summer song, Dance the Night Away, they filmed it in Okinawa. Chaeyoung has the same orangey hair, tangerine hair. A lot of them had the same colored hair, so they probably filmed Dance the Night Away and Bulldozer in Japan around the same time. Definitely, probably at the same time. So they probably didn't film it on Okinawa, maybe, or maybe they did. I bet they did. I bet they filmed Dance the Night Away and Bulldozer on Okinawa, or they filmed Bulldozer on the mainland. But I realized, because again, their hair's, like, Chiyo has that purplish hair color, Jungyeon has that kind of blondish brown hair color, and so they filmed at the same time. I didn't really make that connection until I remembered during their reaction to their music video, they said that they filmed Dance the Night Away on Okinawa. So I was like, wait a minute. Their hair color has, like, not changed at all. They filmed these within the same time frame. Sorry. Chaeyoung seems to have a little bit more dark roots. Or maybe no, I'm just saying that's just the I'm just saying that. That's just the shadow. She little cute face. Oh gosh. I forgot he pulls a gun on me now. That's a little frightening. Good job, it's cute. Good job, Sana. Oh, what they put on that pizza? Slow rap. Bib Chang. Oh, so cute. Oh, get interrupted by actual storytelling. All I love is purple and pink. Gosh, they're so cute. Oh, these are adorable. Why are they all in dresses? Some of them are in dresses, not everybody. This is very serious. I forgot there were guns in this. Oh, look at the little angry face Lovely's there. That's so cute. Wait, does Jungyeon come through with the bulldozer? No, wait. Is it Jungyeon that comes through with the bulldozer? Is it Chewie? No, it's Jungyeon. I was right, because she's like the only one outside. Oh wow, Jungyeon looks really good in that cut. That fit. That was so cute. No. I really love their outfits in this music video. They look so cool. This is so cute. That was adorable. Oh, I forgot how cute this thing is. But I didn't realize there were lyrics, because there's like no lyrics in the other ones. Anyway, I'm gonna rewatch this cuteness of a video with lyrics on. And then I'm going to briefly talk about it really, really quickly because I want to dive into BS1, which is more of a ballad. So this is a cutie pie. I mean, the music video is rather serious because they have guns pulled on them and they're trying to like release lovelies or loveliness back in the world, but the whole cuteness of the song is that like a bulldozer, like a tank, I'm gonna bust my way into your heart. Kind of lovelies like do, like wee, the little love, whatever that was. This is a really cute video. I mean, it's clearly this was so much fun for them all to film. Their outfits, their costumes are really cool. They look really lovely. I can't tell. I think this might have been filmed. I think this might have perhaps been filmed after they did Dance the Night Away because Gio and Chewie, who tan really well, and then Chaeyoung, who can tan, are a little darker compared to the others. So I think they filmed Dance the Night Away first, and then they filmed... Yeah, Chaeyoung has a bit of a tan to her, so I think they filmed Dance the Night Away first, and then they filmed Bulldozer. Because again, they have the exact same hair. There's no difference in terms of root color or anything for Chaeyoung's hair. And also, Chiho, Chewie, and Chaeyoung, who I think out of all of the members can tan the best, have a nice tan to them, and I think it's because they did Dance the Night Away first. But again, their outfits look so good. Jungyoung, who was the one who came with the bulldozer, looks really good. Just that cut, and she's like 5'7". She has a really nice frame to her. Chewie's 5'8", so she's a little taller, but Chewie has a slightly smaller frame than Jungyoung does. But that fit on Jungyoung looks really, really good. They all look really good. They clearly had so much fun filming this because there's so much action. There's so many characters involved. And then, of course, you have to pretend there's these little cute CGI little plushies in front of you. I wonder if they put something there. They even CGI'd in their shadows. Shut the front door. That was really cool. Did they? Oh, they did. That's nice. They CGI'd in their shadows. They went like a step above. Good job, VFX team. Those... I'm rewatching like when the bulldozer come in. Obviously the bulldozer is like comprised of like squishy stuff. It's hard for me to get behind the scenes stuff for their Japanese releases, and if we do, it's not in English. There's no subtitles of any kind for any language, which I kind of wish there was, even in Korean. But the girls look so good. They look so lovely. The song is a bop. I really like it. The other Japanese releases were okay. I didn't really like love them. Candy Pop's kind of fun, but in terms of their Japanese releases, this is my favorite. Of their like I would say 2019 is when they shifted direction in terms of their vibe, and they kind of matured a little bit. So anything like in terms of pre-2019, this is one of my favorites. So I actually have to go walk my dog because she's pitching a fit. And then in the same video, we're going to dive straight into BS1, which is a soft, sweet ballad that is on the same album. So without further ado, let's dive into the next part of the reaction. Okay, my friend. Meat and gummy bear. We are going to dive into... Well, hold on a second. BS1 is listed as... Give me a second. Is that in Korean? Or is that in Japanese? I am going to turn closed captioning on because I think there's some really important stuff that's going to be in this music video. So B is 1. There wasn't a video originally, I think. No, the video for B is 1 was released later in 2019 when they were doing their Twice Slice thing. During their Twice Slice tour, this was also in October, so Mina, who had a lot of anxiety, I think she was dealing with some pain in her knees as well, I might be incorrect on that one, was on break. Now, obviously, I don't know how serious it truly got off camera, but it was really, really bad, apparently. And it really hurt and affected the members a lot. So even when they did their song Feel Special, which she's in the music video for, she didn't do part of their comeback, part of their staging. Now, B is One, again, is a Japanese song. I listened to a little bit, but it has Korean subtitles in it, and I turned on closed captioning so that maybe it'll have some, I don't know, maybe it'll have some English ones as well. There's not much else to say other than this is going to be a really sweet music video, and I might cry. Who knows? We'll see. Without further ado, let's dive in. Pressing play. Ooh, there are... Oh, the only subtitles are Korean originary, so I'm gonna turn it off. So at this was done around their... This was done during their Twice Lights tour, or afterwards. Obviously, I can't read Korean, so I don't know what is being said. But this is one of those really sweet songs that is dedicated to Once from Twice, Once being the name of the fandom. This is especially a long video because it has a really special intro to it. So this was released for their 4-year anniversary. Some of the clips used is from 16, which was the show that was used to create Twice. And maybe in post 16 as well. It might be post 16, but yeah. This is definitely around their debut time. It's very cute. I think Chaeyoung and Shui were like 16. They're really young. So yeah, they used the footage from their Twice Secret Life and Twice TV. So this was stuff that they filmed before their official debut, leading up to it, actually. Okay, the song like switches a little bit, something a little bit, there's some richer sounds that come out. So all this footage with, like, you can tell with, if you're a fan of Twice, you can tell with Mina with the red hair, the hair colors, all this is from their debut time. Very early days for them, super early days. I am gonna pull up the lyrics real quick, so that way, English translation, sweet. Genie's lyrics coming in clutch. Far down the distant path is a place we're heading for. I wonder what the world looks like from there. My feet feel a little weak with anxiety. But you'll hear it if you listen carefully, the warm voice that cheers me up. Because you were here right next to me, I could walk without hesitation. Even though never-ending sorrow is not frightening, if we hold our hands in hope, let us bring our hearts together, be as one. Even when puzzled by days different from my ideals, I promise myself now to never forget to smile. Okay, so went a little too far. So let us bring our hearts together, be as one. So that's kind of where it's, again, it's one of those sweet songs that is just about, anyway, it is one of those really sweet songs. So now we've so the first, okay, pause. So the first verse, we cover their, like Uwa, their debut days. So around 16 time, post 16 time, into their first debut. Now we're dealing with their first comeback, Cheer Up, which kind of changed the course. They had their first music show win, changed the course for them a little bit. So we're in the Cheer Up era now. Again, you can kind of tell what era they're in sometimes based upon like hair color or cut or whatever it might be. This is also doing, this is their trip to Singapore. Sometimes it's really hard to find footage of their older stuff. I try, but it can be hard. Okay, What Is Love? I'm getting that behind the scenes there, which you can easily find actually on online. This is like, okay, this is Yes or Yes, because Diane's got purplish hair. It's like their Christmas album stuff. Now we're into Feel Special, which is at the time their current comeback. So this song is really sweet. Now keep in mind, this song was written and recorded before their anniversary, before Rita had her struggles with anxiety and so on and so forth. But it's kind of really fitting that they decided to release this song, which I'm sure was well received, just as One in a Million was well received. I'm confusing myself because I think I'm watching a different version than what Twice Japan Official will show. Okay, it's Japanese. It is. Sometimes I my brain malfunctions and I can't tell, but it is. So this was a special video released for their anniversary on Twice's official channel. I think I might be clicking on the Korean version though. One second. Twice BDZ Japan. Japanese. Okay. Let me click off for this one. So there's a document video I'm going to click on right now. That's on Twice Japan Official. So this was during Candy Pop era. You can tell from their clothes and all that. So this was released in 2018. Let me double check. Yes, this was released in 2018. So this would have been before that video we just watched. This also, when did BDZ? Let me go back. When did this album release? September 12th. So this would have actually released, this was, let's say, September 11th? Ooh, interesting timing. This was released on September 11th, so this was before the album dropped. This is a celebration of them coming to Japan. This has lyrics to it. So again, the BDZ video we just watched plays along almost line the same way. I think the other... my brain is such a goofiness. I think I literally just listened to the previous version. I think that is the Korean version I listened to, and my brain was not picking that up. I think it was. Sometimes, again, my brain goes and I can't tell. Or not. Oh, my brain. I'm so glad this is Patreon only. I'm so embarrassing myself right now. Okay, so anyway, what we're seeing right now is actually the Tokyo Tower being lit up with TT, which is one of their big songs that happened in Japan and helped them become really popular. Which really hit close to Sana's heart. Now I have listened to that previous version to see if I embarrassed myself. My brain's like... May not be a deal, even if you may be at loss. And of course, in this one, we're seeing their Japanese behind the scenes for the videos. Some of their interviews they had in Japan. There's Candy Pop. Now, I'm gonna pause real quick. So, Momo, Sana, and Mina are Japanese. So, whenever they do their Japanese promotions or their music videos or their concerts, Sana gets so emotional. Oh, it's Shane's birthday. It's cute. On his birthday. Oh, they got individual tents for their, like, because their groups are, again, they're so popular, they have to do that. It's huge. This is really cute, and this would have definitely hyped people up to get the album. Twiceland, that was their first one. Gio's hiding in the back is really nice. I'm not saying much, I'm just kind of enjoying myself. This is super cute. I mean, they've come so far in like that kind of like small-esque theater to now they're like completely selling out like that. Giant football stadiums here in the States. It's insane. Alright, I'm gonna go back to that previous video that I listened to real quick to make sure that I didn't just embarrass myself. And I actually did listen to the Japanese version, and my brain didn't just short circuit and think that I was listening to that and it was actually the Korean version. I just embarrassed myself. I'm listening to it. The first version I listened to was in Korean. Oh, sometimes my brain short circuits and I think I'm listening to one language and I'm not. I'm listening to the other. Because when I listen to the Japanese, I can tell immediately, but sometimes with the Korean, it's really difficult. Like, when I'm trying to learn a song in Japanese, which I have not mastered at all, but when I try to learn a song in Japanese, I can kind of figure it out if it does the romanization, transliteration of it. I'm like, okay, there's this and this, but the transliteration of Korean is so difficult for me. I'm like, I don't know what I'm reading. I don't know where to start. It's kind of like trying to read the transliteration of Gaelic. It's incredibly difficult. Anyway, after I've embarrassed myself and I've watched now 2 versions of BDZ, which will make this reaction incredibly long, this is one of their really sweet, beautiful songs. BDZ, like 1 in a Million, is one of those songs that just is very close to Once's heart, because it represents their relationship and their love and their dynamic, not only of the artist-fan kind of relationship, which is a little parasocial when it comes to Korean stuff, as someone said, but you see that in other groups as well. It's like a little bit too much to the fans. However, just like 1 in a Million is like, oh, this is a song for you, the song has kind of been given back to Twice by their fans of, okay, you're singing this to us, but we're also going to sing this back to you. And usually that's what you kind of see a lot with some of they have songs that are very like, this is a song for the fans. This is a song for Once in particular. I don't know too many artists that have songs that are written specifically for their fandom or fans, but in the Korean market, in the K-pop market, we do see that. We see that a lot with Twice. Twice has a lot of songs like that. I think I don't know if Red Velvet has too many, or even Mamamoo. They kind of write what they want to write. Twice does have, though, a lot of songs that are dedicated to their fans. I think, I don't know, but I suspect that BTS does too, because someone had commented that Twice and BTS are both examples of really engaging with their fans, and perhaps because of they're such a large group, and because how their company promotes them, in addition to how they interact with fans, has helped them blow up the way that they have. Other than that, there's really nothing else to say. The song is really beautiful. It's a hardcore recommend. Bulldozer is definitely one of those really fun albums, not only because it has the really fun song Bulldozer on it, but it also has Be As One. And a few other songs I don't know. I would love to, let me see, I would love to eventually, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, 2018 was crazy busy for them. Jeez Louise. Oh, I just embarrassed myself. Yeah, I just double confirmed that I listened to the Korean version first versus the Japanese. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Anyway, thank you. My excuse is that I don't speak languages. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, my patrons. Whatever. So again, because I don't get the interaction that I do on YouTube, again, I would appreciate comments about, hey, try this, try that, because for Patreon only content, I don't know if I should change how I format some stuff, or if it should just remain the same sans the intro and Patreon list. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.